sits heavy, but he'll listen. I carry quiet storms behind my ribs, thunder no one else can hear. The world moves fast outside my window, but inside time disappears. Every thought of fading lighthouse, lost somewhere beyond the sea. I keep walking through the darkness, hoping something walks with me. Somewhere in this endless night, a fragile light still waits, not loud enough to guide the lost, but strong enough for faith. And though the silence knows my name and shadows fill these halls, I feel a whisper in my chest that says I'm not alone at all. I have learned the language of the quiet, every crack inside the soul, where broken pieces slowly gather, trying hard to form a whole. There are nights that feel like oceans, cold and deeper than my breath, but even oceans hide a sunrise, rising slowly from their depths. Somewhere in this endless night, a fragile light still waits, not bright enough to blind the dark, but bright enough for grace. And though the silence pulls me down and doubt begins to call, there's something breathing underneath that refuses still to fall. Maybe hope is not a fire, maybe it's a spark we got, small enough to almost vanish, strong enough to beat the dark. Somewhere past this endless night, a rising light will break, not asking fear for permission, not bending when I shake. And if the dark remembers me and tries to close the door, I'll walk through every shadow till I'm afraid no more, because the quiet in my chest is not the end of life. It's just the moment hope decides to learn again to fight. They never hurt me, but they will you. I was background noise in crowded rooms, a shadow stretched against the wall. Every dream I kept to myself, while they predicted I would fall. I memorized the taste of silence, turned rejection into art. Every note became a rhythm, beating heavy in my heart. They saw weakness, I saw timing. They saw limits, I saw space. While they rushed to chase attention, I was building my own place. Now I stand where doubt once lived, in an empire made of grit. Every echo of their laughter built the throne I'm sitting in. From invisible to undeniable, from forgotten to untouchable. I was silent, I was low. Now I run the undertow. Late nights under city halos, talking to a future me. Promised I would break the ceiling, even if they couldn't see. No spotlight when I struggled, no savior when I bled. Just ambition like a whisper, living loud inside my head. They applaud what they once questioned. Funny how the story bends when the underdog stops begging and becomes what never ends. Now I stand where doubt once lived, in an empire made of grit. Every echo of their laughter built the throne I'm sitting in. From invisible to undeniable, from forgotten to untouchable. I was silent, I was low. Now run the undertow. If you're walking through the dark alone, feeling smaller than your fear, remember silence is a weapon when your vision's crystal clear. Let them doubt, let them sleep, while you plant what you will reap. Now I stand where going poles, lit an end of no one's souls. I was built in it in hours. Now I bloom in ruthless power. From unheard to unforgettable, from dismissed to inevitable. They ignored me long ago. Now my silence runs the show. They never heard me, but they wait. No noise, no flares, just pressure and proof. I stay when leaving was easier, build strength when no one looked. Every doubt they threw at me became a chapter in my book. I learned to move without a sound, let results speak for me. While they chased a moment's fame, I was chasing legacy. I wear a crown made of quiet nights, heavy dreams and restless fights. No applause when I survive. Now the world hears me arrive. I but a different pace. Same pain, but a sharper mind. They see the throne, not the road. They don't know how I climb. I don't argue, I don't explain. I don't need to be understood. They talk loud, I stay composed. Silence always misunderstood. I wear a crown made of quiet nights, heavy dreams and restless fights. No applause when I survive. Now the world hears me arrive. I wear a crown made of scars and time. Every loss turned into light. They ignored me, let me fall. Now I stand above it all. So the ones still doubting themselves, still fighting wars unseen. Your moment isn't missing, it's loading in between. I wear a crown made of discipline, of lonely days, of faith within. From the shadows to the throne, I built this life on my own. I wear a crown, no need to prove, already won. When I refuse to lose, ignored, underestimated, down, now bow. The silence wears a crown. No lights, no applause, just me and the echo of my steps. I learned how to breathe in empty rooms where my name was never called. Every promise left unfinished, every hope against the wall. They spoke loud, I stayed quiet, watched the game, learned the rules while they slept. I was bleeding, turning wounds into tools. I rise in silence, no need to shout, it never saw me coming out. From the ground to the skyline, I'm the ghost they can't deny. I rise in silence, step by step, every loss I never said it. I don't beg, I don't explain. I let success say my name.
Cold hands, but a steady vision. Heart heavy, spine is still. They called it love when I survived. Never asked how it feels. I was fuel for their laughter, I was dust in their eyes. Now they ask for my secret, I just look to the sky.
I rise in silence, no need to shout, it never saw me coming out. From the ground to the skyline, I'm the ghost they can't deny. Rise in silence, step by step, every loss I never said it. I don't beg, I don't explain. I let success say my name. If you're alone in the dark tonight, still holding on with shaking hands, remember pressure makes the crown. They laugh, but you still stand. I rise in silence, calm and cold, built from nights nobody knows. From the bottom to the flame, I turn my pain into my rain. I turn my pain into my rain. Watch me now, no revenge, just make them proud. I was ignored, left behind, now I'm ahead. through the static while my world was falling down. Play the role they gave so freely, wore the silence like a crown. Every maybe you're not ready, every maybe you should quit, turn into a quiet promise that I wouldn't stay in it.
I was building out of sight, brick by brick in hidden nights. They saw absence, I saw growth. They saw doubt, I made an oath.
Still they never knew what I was going through. Every scar I hid away built the strength I used today.
Still they never saw the battles and the war. Now I rise without a sound, while the disbelief falls down.
I remember empty mornings, questioning my own reflection. Was I chasing something real, or addicted to rejection? But the fire never faded, it just learned to burn controlled. Not explosive, not dramatic, just relentless, just bold.
They mistook my calm for weakness, my patience for delay. But storms don't beg for thunder, they arrive and change the day.
Still they never knew what I was going through. Every scar I hid away built the strength I used today.
Still they never saw the battles and the war. Now I rise without a sound, while the disbelief falls down. If you're doubting in the dark, feeling small and overlooked, remember mountains grow in silence long before the world has looked. Let them talk, let them guess. Silence built what noise can't bless. Still they never knew what I had to push through. Every night I stood alone, laid another stone on stone. Still they never guessed I was turning pain to blast. They ignored what I became, now they whisper my name. Yeah. Silence told me heartbreak, and no one listened. I was walking through the shadows of my name. Every door closed, every smile felt fake. They said dreamless, said know your place. But pain became the fire that I embraced. Oh, cold night, stuck into the ceiling. Heart heavy, but my soul still healing. Every scar wrote a line in my story. Lost the crowd, but I found my glory. I was built from silence, shaped by doubt. Every tear told me what I'm about. Now I rise while they fade away. I turn my pain into power today. Built from silence, forged into the dark. I was
Pressure makes diamonds breathe. This pain is not the end of me. Built from silence, hear me now. I stood alone, but look at me proud. From the dark I found my way. I'm the proof you'll be okay. Midnight calling, city glowing, shadows dancing, never slowing. Heartbeat racing, feel the spark. We're electric in the dark. Glass reflections in your eyes, broken rules and alibis. Every step we cross the line, you say stop, but you feel mine. Velvet silence, loaded stare, tension heavy in the air. No more running, no disguise. We're the fire you can't deny. Closer, closer, no control. Feel the rhythm in your soul. Say my name, don't let it fade. We were born to tonight. We're a neon heartbeat, burning in the backstreet, lightning when we collide. No place left to hide. We're a neon heartbeat, wild and incomplete, shining through the night. We ignite, ignite. Silver moon on skin so close, every touch electric volts, static in the atmosphere. You and I, no second gear, broken halos, rebel gold, writing stories never told. If we fall too fast. Make this moment always last. Closer, closer, lose control. Feel the chaos take its toll. Say my name like dynamite. We're explosion. We're a neon heartbeat, burning in the backstreet, lightning when we collide. No place left to hide. We're a neon heartbeat, wild and incomplete, shining through the night. We ignite, ignite. If the world goes black, we don't fade to gray. We were born for flames, not to walk away. Turn the volume high, let the sirens cry. We don't need daylight, we own the night. We're a neon heartbeat, burning in the backstreet. We're a neon heartbeat, forever undefeated, shining through the night. We Neon bleeding on the empty street, midnight breathing in the quiet heat. Your shadow moving through the smoke and light, a whispered danger in the velvet night. My heartbeat echoes off the glass and steel, like the city knows the way I feel. Every step you take pulls me too far into the dark of who you are. into the dark. Pull me into the dark. Street lights flicker like a nervous heart. Every second pulls my world apart. Your voice is low like distant thunder. A quiet spell I'm falling under. Cold wind dancing through the avenue. Every breath is pulling me to you. I know the edge beneath your touch, but I already feel too much. Every warning disappears around you. Every thought begins to blur. Like the night itself has found me, and I'm exactly where you were. Pull me into the dark tonight, where the neon burns so bright. In your shadow I lose the light, but it feels so right. Pull me into the dark tonight, where the silence feels alive. If loving you is a dangerous spark, pull me into the dark. If this love is just a beautiful disaster, let the skyline watch us fall. Let the midnight pull us faster through the shadows of it all. Your heartbeat under city thunder, your eyes glowing like a spark. If this dream pulls me under, I'll drown inside the dark. Pull me into the dark tonight, where the neon burns so bright. In your shadow I lose the light, but it feels so right. Pull me into the dark tonight, where the silence feels alive. If loving you is a dangerous spark, pull me into the dark. Pull me into the dark. Pull me into the dark, where your shine is alive. Pull me into the dark. Pull me into the dark. I remember the silence. It remembers me too. I was a whisper in a world too loud, a blurred out face inside the crowd. They measured worth in shining gold. I built mine in the cold. No mentor, no guiding light, just long dark talks with endless nights. Every doubt they placed on me became the weight that set me free. I watched doors close without a sound, felt every fall kiss the ground. But even rock bottom has a view, and I saw what I had to do. From unseen to unbreakable, from invisible to undeniable. Every scar became my armor, every loss just made me stronger. I don't scream, I don't chase, I let destiny set the pace. They forgot me, that's okay. Now I'm rising, anyway.
They only saw the quiet side, never war I kept inside. Never the nights I almost quit, Never the fire beneath the grit.
Pressure carved into stone, turned a heart of doubt to throne. I didn't change, I just evolved while their opinions dissolve. Same city, different frame, same past but new last name. No revenge, just elevation, built on pain and dedication. From unseen to unbreakable, from invisible to undeniable. Every scar became my armor, every loss just made me stronger. I don't scream, I don't chase, I let destiny set the pace. They forgot me, that's okay. Now I'm rising anyway. To the ones still in the dark, holding dreams with fragile hearts. Your silence is not defeat, it's the moment before the beat. Stay steady, stay unknown. Greatness grows alone. From unseen to unstoppable, from doubted to remarkable, was built in hidden pain. Now I move in quiet rain. No applause when I began. Now the world can understand. They ignored the seed I sowed. Now they watch the forest grow.
The room is quiet, but my thoughts are loud. I walk through echoes of who I used to be. Shadows talking back, pretending they know me. Every step feels heavy, every night feels long. I learned how to survive by pretending I'm strong. I learned to breathe alone when no one heard my name. I made home in silence and danced inside the pain. I learned to breathe alone when hope was running thin. If this is how I break, and this is how I win. The mirror doesn't lie, but it doesn't explain why healing feels harder than living in pain. I stitched my heart together